guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Let's go ahead and do cleanse the energy really quick, and then we'll get into y'all's reading. Alright guys, let's see what Spirit has for you today. Angel guides, Spirit guides, a good living light, clear and precise messages for my Aquas. What does Aquarius need to know today for their higher and greater good? Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Thank you so much. For those that are returning, thank you all for the support. Alright guys, and for those that are new here, thank you all for the support. Sending you peace, love, prosperity your way, guys. Let's see, what does Spirit want you guys to know this time? Angel guys, Spirit guys, a good living light, clear and precise messages, please, for my Aquas. What is going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What is going on with Aquarius, Spirit? So you got here closing a cycle. You're finally closing some sort of cycle here that you have been playing. You have been eating the forbidden fruit for quite some time. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years could be significant. All right, a 7-year cycle. All right, 5, actually. I'm getting 5 apples there, so that could be changes coming your way. And those changes involve some sort of closing of a cycle because of mirroring. Okay, you and your person could be mirroring each other. Okay, so for some of you here, the mirroring tactic is almost like, okay, if you don't call me, I'm not going to call you. How are you guys going to ever reach out to one another? If that's the case. Somebody here is mirroring each other, so if you don't call me, I don't call you. What is this, Spirit? All right, for some of you here, this could be mirror magic or something like that. Yeah, you're moving on, you're letting go, you're being free. All right, freed from this energy. You're breaking free from this energy is what I'm hearing. So, what else, Spirit? You got here because of this backstab, because of this betrayal, this pain, this cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. All right, what is closing the cycle? You got closing the cycle with fake busy. What's closing the cycle? Fake busy. Fake news, pregnancy, DNA. Okay, so for some of you here, you're faking, somebody could be faking a pregnancy. Okay, somebody could be closing a cycle here. All right, so somebody here could be acting like they're busy, but they're not supporting something. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you here. What is this? Cope. They're drinking a lot to drink. They're drinking a lot to deal with the situation. Okay, they're trying to like numb the pain some way, somehow. Okay, so what's mirroring? You got divine feminine in the reverse. All right, so somebody here is not so divine. Okay, with this divine feminine in the reverse. They could be neglecting themselves. For some of you here, this person is mirroring you. Somebody's a distorted feminine. What is this, Spirit? It doesn't matter the gender, okay, whether it's a guy or a dude or a girl, okay, it doesn't really matter. Somebody here is a feminine, so they're more passive, okay, but they're distorted. In other words, they're neglecting themselves, they're not cleansing themselves, they could be marrying you, they left you hanging for something, okay, they could be out and about, not being able to give birth to anything new, okay, so they left you hanging with no closure, or this divine feminine left you hanging with no closure, no contact, left on red, okay, and you could be marrying this person. What else, Spirit? It's almost like, oh, you did this shit to me, I'm gonna do this shit to you, and they're watching you through secret accounts too. So it's almost like, why would you leave somebody hanging and then go back and watch people through secret accounts? Okay, so pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. Why would you act like that and do that kind of shit when you're gonna go right back to the divine, masculine, divine, feminine, whatever? What's moving on, letting go, living you, being free? All right, so there's somebody here bumping heads because you're moving on. What's bumping heads? Or for some of you here, it's too much of bumping heads or something like that, so you're finally moving on and letting go, loving you. Then you got here, pop the question. What else, Spirit? So somebody here could be very shady, okay? Somebody could have gone off and married somebody else, okay? Or something like that. That could be significant. For some of you here, there's someone that is upset because you have some sort of spiritual gifts, and they could be bumping heads with their loved ones or something like that with that pop the question. I don't feel that pop the question is for you. In fact, you're moving on and letting go. And if they did pop the question, you know they're shady as fuck. Your spiritual gifts are on point. You don't want to bump heads with anybody, especially somebody who didn't leave, who left you on red or left you hanging here, all right, where you were destroyed with the divine feminine in the reverse, and now they're seeking out your information, or they're trying to look for you through secret accounts, drinking and shit, getting people pregnant, or acting like they're getting people pregnant because fake busy with pregnancy, fake news DNA. That's somebody who can't even, you know. What's backstab, pain, cheating, deception? All right, somebody can have right here. What's this pain, backstab, pain, cheating, deception? All right, round and round, cycles, triggers. This person doesn't change. Okay, so whatever they did to you, they're doing to the next person. Hurt people, hurt people. Heal people, heal people. So for some of you here, you realize that this was a lesson that you needed to learn and you're moving on. All right, so what's round and round, cycles, triggers, lessons with backstab? I'm also picking up here what goes around comes around, and whatever they did to you is now happening to them. All right, they could be in some sort of cycle right now that's triggering the fuck out of them. Okay, so goodbye. They could be being ghosted. They could be getting ghosted, all right, or they're saying goodbye to someone. Okay, this could be your person, or this is you just saying goodbye to this person because of the backstabbing, the round and round cycles, triggers, and lessons. All right, you realize that's what it is. What's goodbye? Yeah, secluded. Somebody here is saying goodbye to a relationship. Okay, a separation. They've reflected. They're doing some sort of soul searching. Right? For some of you here, this is somebody that you were with, and that person now knows who this person really is. Okay, or your person here is in massive regret, getting readings and being illuminated here. Okay, about some sort of cycle, some sort of trigger here of the person that they're with right now. Be an Aries, Leo, Sag here with the illumination. I feel like that's the sun, a high priestess, Cancer, Pisces, massive regret, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're seeing the truth about something though. Something came out in a reading for some of you. Okay, and now this person is in massive regret. Well, let's see. Give me one. Angel guides, fairy guides, a little light for closing the cycle, fake busy, pregnancy, cope. Angel guides, fairy guides, a little light for closing the cycle, fake busy, pregnancy, fake news, DNA, and cope. Trigger warning for someone here. Somebody doesn't want to be pregnant. Okay, so they're drinking to get rid of the baby or something like that, or they're doing something to get rid of some sort of baby. All right, so you're protected. For some of you here, this talks about spirit getting you. Okay, pay attention to the signs. You're being guided. Spirit has you. Spirit is going to be that light. Okay, so there's a little lighthouse. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm picking up here. You're protected. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Right? You're being guided somewhere. You got contemplation here. So somebody could be sketchy. They're unsure of you. They could be playing games, okay, or weighing out some sort of options, but this person's sketchy as fuck, okay? So that's for some of you here. Lesson learned, thinking of you, guilt. So this person has some sort of guilt, stress, and anxiety. They're ashamed, they're remorseful, right? They're thinking of you, they're nostalgic, they're missing you, they're grieving you, fixated on you, and they're contemplating to come in and reach out to you. They're drinking. For some of you here, this was a tough time, and this was something that you learned from. All right, so this person could be feeling some sort of guilt, probably because of this, left you hanging, mirroring, and secret accounts. All right, so that could be significant. Somebody could be reporting your accounts, okay, through secret accounts. What's mirroring here with Divine Feminine in the reverse and left you hanging? Secret accounts, Spirit. Desire. They desire you. They could be self-pleasuring themselves, thinking of you. Okay, so intense feelings, sexual thoughts about you. I just heard wet dream. Okay, so somebody could be having some sort of wet dream about you. They're looking at you through secret accounts and then they're desiring you. This person could have some sort of sexual addiction. Divine Feminine in the reverse. Soul contract. Alright, this could be a soulmate partnership, spiritual union, karmic agreement. Alright, so this could be somebody that's a karmic, alright, that left you in the dark or left you hanging here. Okay, so you have some sort of soul contract with this person. Alright, it could have something to do with pleasure. It could have something to do with a karmic agreement, okay, that you probably had in a past life or something like that, but it's causing you to fight, alright, or it's causing your person to fight or something like that. There's trust issues. There's a person here who's very one-sided, okay, so detached. This person, oh, well, you can do, don't fucking point your finger at me kind of energy is what I'm kind of getting. Okay, so poor communication. This person has poor communication, especially in Mercury retrograde where that happens. Okay, so somebody could be arguing here. Right, so nobody's obligated to stay with anybody, okay, but things shouldn't be that hard, but they shouldn't be that easy, but they shouldn't be that hard either. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. What's moving on, loving you, letting go? Yeah, so some of you here, you're moving on, you're letting go. Somebody might want to be in a relation, like marry somebody, and somebody does not. Okay, so that could be significant. If they don't want to marry you, that's fine. Move on, move forward, okay? If that's not if you guys sit down and what you want and what they want is not something that you guys could have together, all right, then both of you need to stop bumping heads and move on. Confirmation, they're snooping. Okay, tarot readings, asking about you, stalking you on social media. All right, so they're watching you, they're stalking you on social media, they're realizing everything that you're saying or something like that. Somebody's like diagnosing you is what I just heard on social media. That could be significant. All right, but yeah, snooping, Snoop Dogg. What sign is he? Hey, Alexa, what sign is Snoop Dogg?
The zodiac sign of Snoop Dogg is Libra.
Libra. You guys could be dealing with a Libra. Thank you, Alexa.
Do you want to hear that?
No. So, it could be a Libra for some of you here. What is this, Spirit? Give me one more with moving on, letting go. Pop the question. Shady. Spiritual gifts. And then you have here healing through love. Care, recovery, safe to feel again. So, for some of you here, somebody could be realizing that you have some sort of spiritual gift. Somebody wants to feel again. Somebody feels... For some of you here, you guys could be a little confused whether or not you want to give to this. Okay, but healing through love, that's something that two people go through together. Okay, so you and this person could have some sort of karmic... like a karmic bond of some sort. Maybe you went through the same things when you were young or when they were young or something like that. But yeah, healing through love. And you know what? The only way that you could heal through love is by being honest, okay, with yourself and with others. And this person, I don't feel, is being honest. Okay, they're actually snooping. They're trying to fucking get information through tarot readings instead of coming to you directly. All right, so they're very sketchy when it comes to that. They play games, and you know what all this has to do with? Their fucking ego. Okay, so smash the like button, guys. Don't forget to hit that like. What's backstab here? Fighting, deception, round and round, cycles, triggers, goodbyes, secluded, separation, reflecting, and soul searching. You got here guilt, right? So this person feels guilt, stress, anxiety, ashamed, and remorseful. They're beating themselves up for it. Okay, so for some of you here, somebody feels guilty to leave somebody behind or separate with somebody. Okay, and they're just playing fucking games with them. Either way, pain, cheating, deception. I'm picking up a person here that doesn't want to say goodbye, okay, to something because of somebody else's feelings, so they're living a miserable fucking life. Okay, so that could be significant. What is this? Secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching, goodbye, round and round, and backstab, Spirit. You got guilt. Then you have toxic environment. So they live in a toxic environment. They're getting bad advice. All right, this person is emotionally a leech. Okay, they just suck you dry. All right, they're an emotional vampire. Okay, or something like that. They're emotional leeching. This is a karmic relationship, or somebody is in a karmic relationship and now they're fucking in regret because they're not with you and you weren't the karmic here. All right, so what's toxic environment here? Somebody could gamble, somebody could drink, somebody could do drugs, all right? And somebody could bring the toxic out in you, okay? So that could be significant. You should never let anybody bring that. So yeah, conflict resolution. So somebody wants to, they could be conflicted, they want to compromise, they want to make amends, okay? They're rebuilding some sort of trust. They want some positive outcome to come out of this, okay? Or maybe this is you, where you just don't want to fight with anybody, you've forgiven people and you're moving on. And Aquarius are known for that. So you got here teamwork, love, together through it all, partnerships, we got this. You got deuces, controversy, opposites attract back together. So there could be some sort of controversy, somebody here causing some sort of drama, scandal, disbelief, or something hidden is coming to light when it comes to this person. All right, so now they're fed up and they're walking away from something here. They're not communicating correctly with the person that they're with. Okay, so they wanted to go for the bad boy. That's what they got, a bad boy. Different beliefs, insane attraction. But yeah, at the end of the day, they don't value themselves. Okay, they're playing mind games. All right, so let's see. What else, Spirit? What do you want Aquarius to know, Spirit? All right, what is this with closing the cycle? Fake busy. You got here pregnancy, cope. Spirit got you. So you're protected. Seven of Cups. Somebody's confused. Somebody has a lot of options here. Into guys, spirit guys, living like single precise messages from Aquarius. Let's see. Angel guides, spirit guides. Closing the cycle. You got here faith, busy, pregnancy, cope. Spirit guide you, contemplation. Okay, so what is this, Spirit? You could be contemplating whether or not to take a whether or not to take a leap of faith with somebody. Okay, somebody's naive here. The Aquarius and Aquarius energy, the Fool is in the reverse. This could be somewhat of a risk, okay, or maybe you don't want to take that risk. This could be like reckless behavior as well. What's this Fool in the reverse? For some of you here, you're not paying attention to something. The Empress in the reverse. Somebody here could be like out and about doing shit. Okay, so just letting you know, if you are, congratulations. Okay, but somebody might not know that they're pregnant here. With the Empress in the reverse and this Fool in the reverse, and then you got pregnancy, fake news. Okay, so that could be significant. A mother figure could be significant, right? Somebody could have lost a baby. My condolences. Yeah, look, Sagittarius energy, the Temperance, they're an Earth Angel. Okay, so the Empress here in the reverse is like not being able to give birth to something. I'm also picking up here like somebody here could be leaving somebody because they cannot give birth to someone, to a baby or something like that. That could be significant. What is this Empress in the reverse? Taurus, Libra with the Fool. So yeah, some of you could have like, some of you need to go get tested. Nine of Swords, anxiety. Okay, some of you cannot sleep at night. Nine of Swords. What's the Nine of Swords? Conflicted. Not being able to sleep, anxiety, stress. Okay, so this Empress, maybe you have a mother figure that's stressing you out for some of you here. Okay, or a baby mama. You need to set some sort of healthy boundaries. Seven of Wands. Okay, you need to protect yourself from this person. Or there's a distorted ass feminine. Okay, because it came out over here. That left you hanging, okay, and now they're being haunted. For some of you here, you blocked them or they blocked you, whatever. Flip a switch it. Not everybody's going to be the same or equal, all right? But they're being defensive. A confrontation may arise, okay, for some of you here, and you're defending someone or you're defending yourself. Okay, so what's the Seven of Wands? This is protection. And then you got spirit got you. Yeah, for some of you here, you have something here that you're doing, okay, that you're looking good doing, okay? You're sexy, you're a leader, you're taking the initiative, right? Some of you could be moving because that's seven of wands, and that one wand that the king is carrying is the 8 of wands. So that could be someone at a distance for some of you here. Someone could be at a distance. Okay, for some of you, you closed that cycle with this person, with this baby mama or this baby daddy, okay, whatever they are, because they were always aloof. They were reckless. What's the Fool in the reverse, Spirit? Also picked up, like, somebody went off and did something, okay, and got somebody pregnant, or the person said that they were pregnant. Okay, what's his Empress in the reverse? The 8 of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, that went right back to that person, okay, or this is delays or blockages. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, an Aquarius, Gemini, an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, what is this, Spirit? Then the Judgment is in the reverse. Somebody here was maliciously gossiping about you, that you got pregnant or something like that you're neglecting yourself, that you had an abortion, that you let go of something or something like that. That could be significant for some of you here. Judgment is being called on these fucking people. All right, somebody's having some sort of major awakening. For some of you here, that all that shit's going right fucking back, or somebody's realizing that you're not the bad person here, okay, and that the other person's a little crazy and mad at you, all right, a little jealous about you, okay, or a little pressed when it comes to you. All right, so they want to keep you in some sort of self-doubt. That's just not going to happen. So I don't know why they keep doing that. All right, so what's this King of Wands? What's the King of Wands here? I feel like this is you guys. The Strength card in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like it's somebody here that's trying to mess with your confidence, okay, or something like that. Somebody could be trying to force something on you. Okay, so that could be significant. Their ego is the problem here. Somebody's ego is getting the best of them, so they're internally conflicted. Okay, this person's going to be internally conflicted. This stems from their childhood. This just not going to change. Okay, for some of you. What's the Strength card in the reverse? You could have internal conflicts about this person if they reach out to you because this person doesn't change their ways. What's the Judgment in the reverse with the 8 of Wands in the reverse? For some of you here, there could have been malicious gossip and grudges and rumors and all this shit spread about you and stuff like that. It went right back to sender, or people are realizing they're full of shit. Okay, so what's the 8 of Wands in the reverse with the Judgment in the reverse and the Strength card in the reverse? Yeah, the 7 of Cups. All right, yeah, this person could be trying to, like, confuse people. All right, so somebody could be trying to confuse people, or this is you having a lot of options. Okay, so that could be significant, or this person had a lot of options, or that's what they're saying about you. 6 of Pentacles. The universe is in your favor, guys. Okay, so I feel like you're being rewarded for not being confused when it comes to something, for focusing on spirit. Okay, there could have been a lot of tests that were sent your way. Okay, but you didn't fail these tests, right? And then you got the 6 of Pentacles, so universe is in your favor. You're balancing something out. What's the 6 of Pentacles? And I feel like this 6 of Pentacles is also like an equal give and take. Okay, so yeah, you're recovering, okay, or this person is recovering, or you and your person are recovering, okay, so that you guys could come back together. But everything that's happened here had to do with some sort of malicious gossip. Judgment in the reverse, or indecision. Somebody was indecisive. I feel like you're recovering, okay, maybe even financially recovering. If you were confused or something like that, you're recovering. Okay, with some of you here with this pregnancy and this cope, somebody's definitely overindulging or something like that. They need to go get a pregnancy test done. I don't know. Anyway, what's mirroring divine feminine in the reverse left you hanging with secrets they desire you? There's some sort of soul contract, they're fighting, there's some sort of trust issues. So, Three of Pentacles, it had to do with 3 people or 3 individuals. This could be like working together or 3 people working together. Okay, so tell me more. 3 of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. 9 of Wands. So for some of you here, you build a wall, right? This is also persistence, okay, and resilience. You're the wounded warrior. You've not given up on something. All right, so what is this, Spirit? And you got Capricorn showing up again. So 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Releasing something that you've been holding on to too tightly. Okay, so that's for some of you, or some of you here are being released. Okay, and so that could be significant. This is like possessive energy. You can have somebody who is very possessive here. They have trust issues. That's where that possession comes from. And you know what? For some of you here, it's because this person is very lusty and very desirable or something like that. Maybe you are. Okay, but this person has been self-pleasuring themselves, thinking about you and stuff like that with these intense feelings. All right, looking at you through secret accounts, sexual thoughts about you. All right, so yeah, that's like possessive energy. Tell me more. But they have trust issues. So everything is one-sided. For some of you here, this person's not letting go of something. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What's King of Pentacles in the reverse? This person could be like corrupt or broke. Okay, they could be fake flexing. You got the 10 of Wands in the reverse. For some of you here, you're letting go of all these burdens, including this person. This person's a cheat. Okay, so they could coerce people. They could do whatever for money. They might have a secret account, okay, that they use, okay, just for like sexual stuff or something like that. Somebody could be a sex addict, I'm picking up. Porn addict, whatever the fuck. Alright, so what's the 10 of Wands in the reverse? King of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Page of Wands in the upright. Okay, so you're curious about something or they're curious about you. This is them wanting to reach out to you. They're looking up to you or something like that. Spirit, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify. You got the King of Cups in the reverse. Alright, so this King of Pentacles, King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so they're emotionally draining. Okay, or this is somebody here, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn together. They're 2 peas in a pod here. Okay, so there could be some sort of lusty-ass energy there coming up. So there could be somebody here that doesn't want this King of Pentacles to come reach out to anybody. For some of you here, you don't want them to come reach out to you. You could be dealing with them. They're cheaters. They're emotionally manipulative. Okay, or this is what they stem from. That's their childhood. Somebody could have been trigger warning. Somebody could have been like RAPD. Okay. As a child? The fuck? Tell me more. This would be somebody's father, somebody's mother, I don't know, somebody's family member. You got the Hangman, and then the Tower, and the reverse. So that's why they left you hanging, because they're trying to avert some sort of disaster. Okay, so that's for some of you, and this is where that left you hanging is at. They left you on red or something like that. For some of you here, you probably didn't know this. And I'm getting same-sex connection too. So, this is 2 men, or 2 alphas. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Heavy Scorpio, Aries could be significant. The Fool, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra. What's this Page of Wands? Ace of Pentacles. right? For some of you here, you have good news coming in. Somebody's coming in with some sort of some sort of money offer, or this could be like your curiosity leading to some sort of success. Okay, so guys, pay attention to that. All right, you guys are averting disasters. Don't go back to anything that's from your past or something like that. Okay, for some of you here, you need to move forward. All right, I see you coming into some money. Or somebody here is coming in because you have money, or somebody here is coming in because they're unstable. They've been waiting. They've been listening to this bad advice. And that came out earlier too. Somebody here with bad advice. Bad advice, yeah. They're toxic. It could be a water sign. Bad advice, low vibrational. They're an emotional leech. Okay, they have karmic relationships. If it's not sexual, it fucking feels like somebody's having money for sex, okay? Or somebody has some sort of tie to somebody because of sex, or somebody owes somebody something, right? Or somebody could pimp, it's like pimp my ride. Okay, pimp my person, pimp my sibling. What's up? Moving on. Letting go. Bumping heads. Pop the question. Shady with spiritual gifts. 8 of Pentacles. For some of you, you are spiritual. You have something that you do for work, right? And that could be causing some sort of, you're very skilled at whatever it is that you do. That could be causing somebody to bump heads. This could be at work. What's the 8 of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you, 4 Cups. Okay, so they want to work on something now, but they feel guilty, they're stressed, they have some sort of anxiety. Okay, they could have some sort of anxiety issues because they're low vibrational. All right, so that could be significant. For some of you here, it's like, I'm over it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to be conflicted. I just want to compromise. Okay, like, you take care of the kids, I take care of whatever, something like that. That could be significant. We don't have to be in each other's lives. All right, so I feel like that's going to be the conflict resolution there. So what is this? 4 Cups, 8 of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they missed out on an opportunity when it comes to love. Ace of Cups. For some of you here, you're finding a new renewal of love in your career field or something like that. For some of you here, somebody is realizing that they missed out on an opportunity to work with you, to build legacy wealth. Okay, with the Ace of Cups here, to love with you, to be in love with you and stuff like that. They felt like they missed out or they got rejected here. And they're ashamed and remorseful because of that, because they were listening to bad advice. I feel like this is almost like a new love coming in when you least expect it as well. Somebody that you work with could be significant. I don't condone. Hey guys, sorry. So this is going to be part 2. My video just stopped in the middle of the reading. I'm going to continue and I'm going to see if I could loop them together. Okay, so there could be one full reading. If not, this is going to be part 2. All right, so let's continue because there's a lot of triggers here. Okay, so somebody doesn't want this coming out, all right, for some of you here. 5 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's trying to hide being a fucking coward. All right, so that could be significant. Well, let me give you my spiel. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Okay, first off. What is this Ace of Cups, Spirit? What is this Ace of Cups here? So you had the 8 of Pentacles here. Somebody wants to work on something, the 4 of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups. They feel left out here. They feel like they're rejected when it comes to love, okay, or something like that. What's this Ace of Cups? 7 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody got caught in the act. Okay, so Aquarius energy. Somebody got caught in the act. Somebody wants to confess to you their love, okay, or something like that. Somebody wants to confess something that they want to work on something with you. What's backstab here with round and round? Goodbye. Right, 2 of Swords is in the reverse. So yeah, somebody here, it could be an ex for some of you here. A Libra moon. They want a truce. Okay, but they're uncertain as to which path to take. Somebody's at a stalemate. What's 2 of Swords? The Sun. What's the Sun? 2 of Swords and the Sun. Leo energy. I feel like somebody here, the star, Aquarius energy, something is being illuminated. Both the sun, the moon, the stars, and the rivers, and the whatever, they all illuminate. So you're being illuminated to something. Somebody here wants to end some sort of conflict with you. Maybe you're seen in the public eye. Some of you could be exposing something, all right, and somebody got caught in the act of something. All right, for some of you here, this has to do with some sort of lie that somebody was doing or somebody was saying about you. All right, now is exposed. All right, so you're healing from something with the stars. Some of you are supposed to be in the public eye. For some of you here, you could be striking a nerve, okay, on someone. All right, so that could be significant, but with the star and the sun, that could be a reconciliation too, and then the compromising with making amends. All right, so what is this, Spirit? Eight of Swords, you're breaking free. This is breaking free from anything that was holding you back. Okay, so, or your person could be. So, what's the Eight of Swords in the reverse? Breaking free from what? The Temperance. From drinking, from doing things not in moderation. Okay, so that could be significant. From a Sagittarius could be significant. Right, for some of you here, they're breaking free and they're coming towards you because you're an earth angel, you could heal, or you're a healer of some sort. Okay, for some of you here, you're seen in the public eye as a healer with the sun and the star and the temperance. You could bring love to the community or something like that. Yeah, that's like balance, peace, restoration. Okay, so good for you. Somebody wants to bring some sort of balance in. Okay, for some of you. What's this temperance? They could be letting go of someone, okay, and coming back towards you because you're their twin flame, the lovers, because you're their soulmate. Or for some of you here, God is going to reward whatever you subscribe to. Okay, is going to reward you. It's almost like your ancestors, your spirit guides are going to reward you with a true soulmate connection. The lovers. What's this, lovers? That's the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Because you're doing things the right way. For some of you here, you guys could be still stuck on something and you're breaking free from that. And now that you're breaking free from it, probably now during Leo season with the sun here showing up, you're breaking free from it, and now you're going to have that breakthrough clarity. You're going to have that that epiphany, you know, that aha moment. Well, shit, this is what I was supposed to do this whole entire time. I don't even want to mess this reading up. All right, so there's a lot in this reading, so make sure that you check out the first video. All right, so let me clarify a little bit. Thank you guys for your guides. Look at the light, clear and precise messages for my aquas. Six of Wands in the reverse. The World in the reverse. Somebody wants to knock you off your platform if that's what you're doing. Ten of Pentacles. It could be your family for some of you here. It could be somebody's family. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. It's not going to work. You could have done a return to sender. You're recovering if anything. Aquarius towards Leo, Scorpio. All right. And if anything, your gifts are heightening. Page of Cups. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody could be saying, I'm sorry, but whoever this is could have some sort of like STD or sexually transmitted demon or something like that with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Because they're out and about with 3 people all the fucking time or having threesomes. They're stuck. They need to see things from a different perspective. You're seeing things from a different perspective. For some of you here, you're just busy working. Right? And let's see. What is this Fool, Spirit? What's this Fool for Aquarius? We got the Fool and the Empress in the reverse. So, not being able to give birth to something with the Fool, right? Judgment. And the judgment was clarified. So, yeah, it has to do with malicious gossip, right? Or somebody gossiping about you. With the Judgment in the reverse, self-doubt could be significant. For some of you here, don't doubt yourself. Move forward. All right, Spirit got you. For some of you here, you're afraid to take a leap of faith into something new or even leave your job behind and start your new job, okay? That's for some of you. Do it. Don't be in self-doubt. Spirit got your back. What's the Judgment in the reverse with the Fool and the Empress in the reverse? Could have been talking shit. All right, so again, 3 of Cups. You're going to be celebrating here soon. This could be a reconciliation of some sort. Or 3 individuals, no, with the Judgment in the reverse. 3 individuals talking shit about you while they drink. 3 girlfriends, 3 sisters, 3 siblings, I don't know. A friend, a foe, and another bitch. Okay, so 3 of Cups with the Judgment in the reverse. They could have said that you were out and about or having fun or celebrating. What's the 3 of Cups, sir? If people would just mind their own business, okay, life would be so much easier. Right? 4 swords. In the reverse. Yeah, they can't sleep at night. They're restless. This person could be a night shifter. Somebody sleeping during the day and awake during the night. A night owl. 4 swords in the reverse. They're waking up to that shit. This could be stress. They're stressed. They need to rest. They need to put something to fucking rest. They need to rest and mind their own business what they need to do before Judgment continues fucking them up. What's the King of Wands, Spirit? I feel like that's you. You're taking the initiative. You're very confident in yourself. All right, for some of you here, you're sexy. You're looking good. What's the King of Wands? What's the King of Wands, Spirit? You got the 3 of Pentacles, working with others. Okay, collaborating. 3 of Pentacles, gaining a new skill. So keep doing you. What's the Strength card in the reverse? With the Judgment in the reverse. So somebody here has been messing with your confidence. Okay, so that you could be in self-doubt. Could be a Leo, could be a Libra. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Don't be in self-doubt. If anything, they're the ones that need to be in self-doubt. You're very nurturing, you're very sensible, and you're very grounded. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, clarify Queen of Pentacles with Judgment in the reverse. And yeah, look, the Sun, you're going to be very happy. You could be exposing this person. Some of you could be tarot readers. You could be exposing this person, or these people, I don't know. The Sun, a Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Sun, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like either way, with all this malicious gossip and shit like that, you're still coming up on top. Or that nobody could beat you at whatever it is that you do. Okay, so what's the 7 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Spirit? You got the 9 of Pentacles and you did this shit all by yourself. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of confusion and stuff like that, but you invested in yourself. Okay, you could be doing something for the community. You could heal. All right, you could be a healer of some sort. Some of you could be like healing people through foods or nutrition. Okay, because in this 9 of Pentacles, she's like in a garden. Okay, some of you could be fixing your garden or whatever. I'm also getting here garden witch. Okay, so somebody could be a garden witch. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. What's this King of Pentacles in the reverse with the King of Cups in the reverse? This poor shit got a little eek. What is this, Spirit? King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Death card. Scorpio. King of Pentacles and the King of Cups in the reverse. The Death card. The 2 of Wands. Somebody's making a decision to end something with someone to come towards you. Okay, so that could be significant. For some of you here, this person could be at a distance, right? Or you're going to be traveling here soon. That could be significant. Or this person's watching you. They want to look, they're watching you. Yeah, they're trying to manifest you back. Okay, that could be significant. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands is 5 of Wands. They want to fight for something now, so they're trying to manifest you back into their life. For some of you here, the magic is wearing off. What's this Death card? King of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Cups. I feel like somebody's gonna leave somebody in like another state or some shit like that. Or like, let's say they go out on a vacation and then they just leave them there. I don't know. What's Three of Wands? King of Pentacles, King of Cups in the reverse, by the way. And then Justice, you're getting some sort of karma. Is returning back to them. For some of you here, they wanted to end your money. They wanted to end your love life and shit like that. Okay, you know how to transmute that energy. You removed those negative energies. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so you transmuted it and you made money off of it. Page of Wands, and you made money off of it. And that's their karma. For some of you, they're going to see you win and win and win. No matter what. Like my shirt. Did I offend you? Justice in the reverse. Libra energy. Karma. What's this lover spirit? Page of Cups. What's the lovers with the Page of Cups? Yeah, somebody coming in with a small offer. A love offer. You could have a secret admirer that you might not know about. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for some of you. Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius. You got all the signs there, but yeah, Aquarius. Take a leap of faith. Start something fresh. Start something new. For some of you, that's exactly what you're going to do. You're breaking free and you're starting something new. Tell me more. Spirit, tell me more. You got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Again. What's this King of Pentacles in the reverse? A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Five of Swords, they don't want to fight with you no more. Five of Swords in the reverse. Again, conflict resolution, compromising, making amends. Okay. So, somebody could have went off for money, or somebody went off to be with somebody because it was comfortable, or it was financially, because of materialistic, because they're materialistic, in other words. Very materialistic. So, they went off thinking that they were going to be happy in a material world. Madonna could be significant. I don't even know what sign she is. I think she's a Leo too, or a Virgo. I don't know. But something about Madonna. Somebody could be listening to Madonna. What's Five of Swords? Yeah, somebody's coming in. They're reaching out to you. They're reaching out to you here slowly but surely. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow. Slow movement. What is this Knight of Pentacles? What are they coming with? For what? And what are they coming with? Spirit. The High Priestess with a hidden agenda. In the reverse. What's this High Priestess in the reverse? I also feel like if this person has not been talking to you, they're going to come in and they're not going to shut the fuck up. Yeah, the World in the reverse. Your current approach is not working. For some of you here, if your High Priestess do something or you do something online, they want to knock you the fuck off of that. Alright, the World is in the reverse. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. That's online. Somebody here feels incomplete, okay, or something like that. It could be incomplete feeling when it comes to you. What's this World in the reverse, Spirit, and the High Priestess in the reverse? There could be a High Priestess watching you online, okay, with some sort of hidden agenda. Okay, so this High Priestess here is in the reverse. This could be like mystery. Oh no, this is fucking magic. Yeah. That's why. And they could be cloaking themselves. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles in the reverse with online. There could be a High Priestess online doing some sort of magic on you guys. That's Page of Pentacles, or maybe on me. Shit. What is this? I know. I realized I had a hater. Oh my god! And this hater was like a demonic hater. Like this bitch was like into bad, like all these weird things. Okay, I had to like block her. Yeah, 9 of Cups. with the Knight of Cups, somebody's coming in to bring you some sort of love offer or something like that. Now that you're in the receiving end, okay, or now that your wishes are coming true, okay. For some of you here, keep your moves silent. Don't tell anybody anything, right? You're not posting anything online or something like that. Yeah, this is you receiving accolades, recognition, okay, for whatever it is that you do. And then with the Knight of Cups, that could be like an offer that's coming in that's going to allow you to do that. All right, and that's the 10 of Cups. Knight of Cups with those 9 cups, that's 10 of Cups. So somebody's coming in to give you this love, this 10 of Cups, the white picket fence. Okay, so they could be doing some sort of magic and is returning back to sender. That's what I'm fucking picking up here. Whatever this went, whatever it was, it went right fucking back. Okay, so now they don't want they don't want any conflict with you. Yeah, look, it went right fucking back to them. 8 of Wands in the reverse. All this energy that they were sending towards you, it went right back to them. 8 of Wands. The Chariot. 6 of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. Because of what you do for work. They don't like the way you make money. What's healing through love, Spirit? 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So a bad investment. Somebody made some sort of bad investment. 7 years could be significant. 2 years in a bad investment. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't see the fruits of their labor. Somebody could be also kind of like breaking. Okay, so you keep this and you keep that. It's almost like a divorce, but not really, but it is. Okay. You got the Empress. What's this Empress? Taurus, Libra energy. That could be you guys realizing that you made a bad investment. And then the 4 of Wands is in the reverse. Okay, so or that could be this person here that's realizing, yeah, you know what? You're the Empress, you're the baby mama or something like that, but we cannot keep a relationship because we don't have the support, okay? Or this could be like, we don't have the stability, okay? 4 of Wands is in the reverse, so this could be like the end of a relationship of some sort. The 5 of Cups, or they see you as the Empress and now they're in regret, okay, for not being in your life, okay? Or they made a bad investment here with somebody else because they were shady as fuck. Or this person was shady. What's toxic environment? Probably the devil. Bad advice, low vibrational, 10 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody making excuses. What's the 10 of Swords in the reverse? 8 of Swords. Yeah, they're making excuses and they're keeping this person tied, right? Whoever this is, toxic environment, bad advice, low vibrational, emotional leeching, karmic relationship. This person is like binding your person so they don't reach out to you. So they could continue self-sabotaging. For some of you, you don't even want to reach out. You don't want them to reach out anymore. It is what it is. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. 8 of Swords. They could be in a spiritual jail, right? Or this magic that they're sending towards you is going right fucking back to them, and now they're going to be in a spiritual jail, or in a mental jail, or in an actual physical jail. All right, so that's their karma. 8 of Swords is to be in that kind of energy where they cannot be out. All right, it could be a Queen of Cups. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. It came out sideways. Yeah, Ace of Cups, this is in the reverse. This person could have been giving really bad advice. Okay, it could be a mother figure. I felt like it felt like it was in the reverse, right? But this person could be very insecure and stuff like that, so they want everybody else to be insecure. So they want your person to feel insecure, so they lied about you with this judgment in the reverse, trying to cause some sort of gossip in your life. Okay, that you were this, that you were that you were a gold digger with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you here, your person is realizing that they were in the wrong. For some of you here, you're not going to forgive this person for even believing that you would even steep that low, okay, to do the things that these people have been saying that you have been doing, okay? So this is not going to resonate with everybody, but it's going to resonate with some. All right, so I have to say it because that's what I'm picking up here. All right, so I'm going to pull some advice really quick. Advice, Spirit. Where should I go? Let's go here. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? Give me some advice for Aquarius. Give me some advice for Aquarius. Give me some advice for Aquarius, Spirit. So you got defense. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 7 of Swords. You may face oppositions or challenges, but you have the strength to stand your ground. This is the 8 of Swords. It's back to that energy. So trust in your abilities and protect what you have built. All right, with resilience and focus, you can overcome any obstacles and rise above. So you need to defend yourself. You need to stand your ground. All right, you need to be in defense mode. You have here struggle. So challenges may leave you feeling isolated or unsupported. Help is closer than you think. Reach out for support. This moment will pass, bringing valuable lessons and strength. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Over here we have Gemini. So there could be somebody here struggling or something like that. There's support. I don't know. Somebody could be asking help from a church or something like that, and the church is going to help them. That could be significant for some of you. You got here Majesty. You lead with intellectual strength, fairness, and integrity. Your decisions inspire and trust and align with justice. Okay, so you're very just here. Like the King of Swords. Aquarius energy. Give me one more. You got here momentum. All right, so energy is moving swiftly, and this is the 8 of Wands. Okay, so energy is moving swiftly and progress is accelerating. This is a time to focus on your goals and maintain direction. Opportunities are unfolding quickly. Stay adaptable and ready to act. Success is in motion. All right, so you guys are moving forward. Okay, you guys are going to be recognized. All right, some of you here, there's a lot of things moving into action. You need to be very logical with this. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to do, is to separate your heart from your logic, because you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, because at the end of the day, it's a benefit, right? But at the end of the day, you're always in doubt. If it's going to be something that's going to cause you to be in doubt, that's not for you. Spirit for Aquarius. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, you got here around winter. Okay, so what else? You got here guarded. Okay, so past trauma, building up walls. You could be very defensive. Your heart chakra is blocked. That makes sense. With the defense there around winter, for some of you, you're cold, detached. Okay, and that's an Aquarius trait. You're cold and detached because you're guarded. Okay, so you need to forgive and let go of the things that no longer serve you. We'll struggle with majesty and momentum. What else, Spirit? Call. Somebody here is struggling and they're going to call you. They want to express something to you. They want a conversation. They could be unblocking you or something like that. They want to hear your voice. Okay. Let's call. You got around summer. So now. What is this with momentum? What else, Spirit? Trash. Too much screenshot proof, letting go, throwing out memories. Some of you need to let go. This person or you or whoever this is, or both of you, okay, because you guys are mirroring each other. Both of you need to let go of the shit that you guys have been holding on to, okay, whether it's resentment or something like that, if you want anything to work in your life. All right, so some of you need to go ahead and take the trash out. Some of you, your ancestors are taking the trash out for you. Right, then you got around fall, so you got every season, okay, is something similar. So what else? Spirit. You got here facade, putting up a front. All right, so putting up a front, they're a people pleaser. So whoever this is a people pleaser. They have hidden motives. Their behavior is weird. Okay, so people are not falling for that shit is what I'm picking up here. What's facade here? Somebody wearing a mask. All right, signs. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Okay, somebody could be like, something about songs could be significant. Spiritual contract, telepathic, dreams of them. All right, so you could be having dreams with this person. Okay, so pay attention to the patterns. This person could be a little revengeful. You got revenge, enjoying the show, getting even, childish behavior. This is someone here that's watching, a third party watching the show, eating it up like it's all funny. Who's guarded? Self-love. But you're guarded and you love yourself so much that you won't fall into that shit again. You've accepted something for what it is. You're self-treating yourself. Okay, your intentions are pure. Right? You have self-awareness and you're moving forward. Right? Some of you are going on a getaway. Congratulations. Right? So run away into the sunset, begin an adventure, go on vacation. Some of you could be going on vacation, meeting someone new. Right? Because you're exuding this vibrancy. You're exuding self-love. When you love yourself, people see that. Okay? And that makes you very attractive. When a person is self-neglecting themselves and shit like that, and they're just like, you know, distorted, cussing, like bitching and shit like that, they don't get anywhere. You're loving yourself too much for that. What else, Spirit? Solar plexus chakra. So you got here, it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Somebody could have like an Archangel Michael tattoo. Or I don't know, somebody could be praying to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael has to do with return to sender and protection. So, something about that. Archangel Michael's stepping on the devil, so a Capricorn could be significant. Aries, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. I don't know why I said that. Right, so you got here, cancel, clear, delete. Alright, so somebody could be IT. Alright, so use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. So if you hated not hated, that's a very strong word. But if you dislike someone, okay, at one point, you have to like cancel those or ask spirit to help you. It's like that resentment, when I keep on talking about resentment. If they're holding on to resentment, how are you going to move forward? All right, third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Okay, so your third eye chakra is completely open. One more here, spirit. You got here, Earth Angel. All right, so you are a light worker who has come to this earth to teach about love. Okay, so butterflies transform. You're here to transform the world, guys. All right, so this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. For some of you here, you've already lived all this shit in a past life, okay, with this person, the same shit all over again. You guys need to learn your lessons and move on, right? Also, there's past life issues that you could be fixing this lifetime, okay? Maybe in a different lifetime there wasn't so much of the spirituality and stuff like that. Now we're realizing certain things, you know, when it comes to like spirituality with life, period. Right, so if you get nervous, focus on service. Right, you're a powerful light worker, manifestation power, and throat chakra. You have to listen to your intuitive feelings, okay? Whatever those nudges are, pay attention. They're letting you know something. Alright, so that's what I have for you guys. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Alright, I love you all. Sending you peace, love, and I'll see you in the next one.